Yo guys, it's Safe Bear. Welcome back to a brand new video. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back with a match preview for a huge game. This is arguably season-defining game. If we don't win this game, it's looking like a sticky situation. You know what I'm trying to say? This is a final. This is a final. This is a final more, in fact. This is more of a final than when we played Liverpool, in my opinion. Well, literally like a couple of weeks ago. You know what I'm trying to say? Not even a couple of weeks ago, but you know what I'm trying to say recently. This is Newcastle versus Chelsea match preview for top 4. There's a lot at stake in this game, a lot at stake. So before we do get into it, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so notified every time I load a video. Also, first link in the description is my streaming channel, my second channel. Go and check those out, it'd be very much appreciated. Without further ado, let's jump straight into it because guess what? This is the game. Arguably, game of the weekend in terms of how big the clubs are. Newcastle aren't a massive club, but they're a big club. I'd probably say they're a big club. Both teams on form-ish. Yeah, both teams are on form. And both teams are fighting for that UCL spots. Both teams want that UCL spots desperately. Yeah? This is the game. This is the game. This is game week 36, I think it is. Game week 36. I was literally just on the table. Yeah, game week 36 for both teams. And after that, there's literally 2 more games until the end of the season. Both teams are currently, well, we are currently 5th. Newcastle currently in 4th. Newcastle currently have the same amount of points as us. So whoever wins this game goes 3 points clear of the other, pretty much cementing themselves into the top 4 with 2 games remaining. That's what it comes down to. Obviously, you got Aston Villa who won today, who played a game more than both teams and are on the exact same points as us. They're in 6th though. Nottingham Forest obviously are on 61 points. They've started to drop form. They're in 7th. And Man City dropped points today too. This is another big thing. Man City dropped points today too. They're currently in 3rd on 65 points. All I'm saying is this. If we come away with a victory tomorrow, we go 3 points above Newcastle, 3 points above Aston Villa. And guess what? We go 63, 64, 65, 66. 1 point above Man City. We can sit in 3rd. With guess what? If Liverpool end up beating Arsenal as well tomorrow, I think it's tomorrow's game as well, then Arsenal will only be, so we'll be on 66. We'll only be 1 point off Arsenal, who are in 2nd. Yeah. Phase 5 Arsenal, by the way, the world-class Arsenal, the amazing Arsenal, yeah, the Arsenal team that look generational, have the best players in each position, yeah, compared to, oh, shit old Chelsea, or same old Chelsea, you know what I mean? We could be 1 point next to him. We could be 1 point near him. We need to win this game. Oh my God, it would mean so much if we could finish 2nd above Arsenal. Oh my God, that would be the icing, that would be the cherry on the delicious looking cake. You know what I'm trying to say? It just would be. Tomorrow means a lot. Tomorrow means a lot. If we can get the win tomorrow, in my opinion, I think, I don't want to sit here and go, yeah, Champions League then cemented. It's cemented, it's done. I don't want to be that way because of the fact that we've still got Forest to play. Yes, they're off form. If I'm looking at their form right now, they've lost 3, drew 1 and won 1 in their last 5. Anything can happen. It's at Forest's ground as well. Anything can happen. You never know. They could still be pushing for UCL spots, so they're going to be up for it. And also, United, we always play shit against United. No matter how shit they are, no matter if they're in a Europa League final or not, we always play shit against them. So, like, I don't want to say, oh yeah, Champions League will be cemented tomorrow if we do get the result over Newcastle, because it's not. But I think the confidence we could be running on, and we could be oozing into these games with a win tomorrow, I think would 90% of me would be confident of UCL spots then. You know what I'm trying to say? So if I'm looking at our form, we've currently won 3 and drew 2 in our last 5. So we're on good form right now. Newcastle have drew 1, lost 1 and won 3 in their last 5. Obviously, we've got the harder fixture run. We've had the harder fixture run recently as well. So yeah, there's a lot at stake for tomorrow because both teams are going to be pushing for the UCL spots. We need UCL. I cannot sit here and give you guys match previews and match reviews or match reactions to bloody Conference League games anymore. I was there at a Conference League game at the Bridge. I was there. And the atmosphere wasn't the greatest. You know what I'm trying to say? There was good people around me. I had conversations with a lot of people there. Really nice people. They were trying to get the crowd up for it. The ones that were actually talking to me and stuff. I was trying to get the crowd up. But it's just not our competition. We're better than that. We're better than that. I can't give you that anymore. And Europa League's just not good enough. It's not good enough. So we need UCL, man. We need the UCL spots, the Champions League spots. So, look, Newcastle are a good team. They're no pushover, obviously. Like, they are competing for the top four. Deservedly so as well. They've got a really good manager in Eddie Howe. I literally said it about a year ago when everybody was slating Eddie Howe and he was on the Chelsea manager list, the rumoured one, but it didn't actually come down to the top three. Obviously, it was McKenna, Maresca and company, I think it was. There was rumours about Eddie Howe, and I was saying to everybody, I was there like, Eddie Howe's a good manager. I wouldn't mind him at Chelsea. Everybody was going, nah, overrated manager. Look what he's done with Newcastle over the last couple of years, ever since the takeover. He's done wonders for him. He's done wonders for him. And you could say, oh, yeah, but they've thrown money at it and everything like that. But then you look at our project, for example, we threw money at everything. It's not really gone to plan. It's not. And that includes with managers as well. It's not really gone to plan. So you can't say that. He's a good manager and, you know, he knows how to create a stubborn defence and a really good attack. You know what I'm trying to say? They've obviously got the star man, Isak, up front, who I think probably will leave Newcastle at the end of the season. I don't know who to. I don't think it will be to us. They've got really good players in midfield. Their midfield is tough. They've got one of the best midfields in the league, in my opinion. You know, Joe Linton, Bruno Ramirez and Tonali, I think it is. They're really good. I personally as well, I really like Harvey Barnes. They've got Harvey Barnes. He's a good attacking outlet that they've got. You know, we know Lewis Hall. We knew Lewis Hall. He's a really good player. I think he's injured for them at the moment. Livramento, they've got a really good... They've got solid players in their team. I'm not going to go through the whole team because I CBA for that. But they've got solid players in their team that will be ready for the game tomorrow. Solid, experienced players in this team. And in a sense, they've got players that have been in this situation where they're competing for top four. And they kind of know what you have to do in these situations. So we've got a tough task at hand in that sense. Newcastle will come at us tomorrow. It's obviously at their ground, St James's Park. A place where we don't have a good record at. That's my only worry tomorrow. We've not got a good record at St James's Park. How are we going to do that? How are we going to handle the crowd? Because they've got really good fans, really passionate fans. So we've got to have the bottle tomorrow. We've got to have the bottle, the mentality. Don't get fooled by it. All that noise you hear, silence it. Silence it. Just weather through it. You know what I'm trying to say? With us, let's just quickly bring up injury news. There's no injury news now. Everybody's fit and available. I'm happy with the way we managed the minutes in the Conference League game. For example, I think the only first teamer that I remember from the top of my head right now was Cucurella that was in that lineup on Thursday. And he played only 45 minutes. You know what I'm trying to say? So we've managed the minutes. We've managed minutes with Trevor Chalobah, Colwill, Caicedo, Lavia. Caicedo, Lavia, Enzo didn't even make an appearance in that game. So our midfield should be there. Fine. Madueke as well, Palmer. You know, all these players are ready tomorrow. And I don't want to hear any excuses of, we only played recently and stuff. Because the whole team we should be putting out tomorrow, the lineup, should all be 100% fit, 100% ready for the get-go tomorrow at St James's Park. So, yeah, we managed the minutes really well. Obviously, we played the youngsters and the second teamers more in that game. For the second teamers, it's quite good for them because they don't get much minutes anyway. But they're fit and available and they played recently. Hopefully on confidence for the fact that we've got to a Conference League final, which will be its Conference League, but you know what I mean. So hopefully if they need to step up in these games, they could be ready to step up in these games. You know what I mean? So I would like to see us play the way we played against Liverpool tomorrow. We're at Newcastle's ground. We know Newcastle are going to come at us. I would like us to sit with a stubborn defence and break them on counter-attacks. And you know what I mean? Like sit with a stubborn defence like we did against Liverpool and break them. Look for the right time, break them, being efficient. That's the word of the day, efficiency. We need to be efficient tomorrow. So, yeah, like I said, injury news-wise, we've got everybody fit and available. Wesley Fofana, I don't think's fit yet. I think that's the only one that's really out. So, without further ado, let me tell you the lineup I'm going to go with for tomorrow's game. So, the 11 I'm going to go for tomorrow is going to be right here on the screen. Robert Sanchez in goal. We know it's going to be Robert Sanchez, so he's going to go in. To be fair, over the last couple of weeks, he's not been that bad, so yeah. Marc Cucurella left back inverting into midfield, with Caicedo at right back inverting into midfield. Well, I don't know. With these two as the fullbacks, I don't know if Cucurella actually inverts into midfield. I know what he does, but it's not inverting into midfield. So Cucurella does whatever he does, whatever the manager tells him to do. Caicedo's the one who inverts into midfield. If I had it my way, you know what I would do? I'd put Reece James at left back inverting as a left centre back. I would do that. Because I feel like in these type of games, you've got to have your captain there. And Reece James is that guy. And Reece James is Reece James at the end of the day. The fact we're leaving him out of these teams is crazy. But it's the way the system is. And if I have it my way, I'd have him at left back inverted as left centre back tomorrow instead of Cucurella. Why? Because I feel like Reece James would be more solid. But I think it is going to be Cucurella. Do I mind it being Cucurella? Not at all. So Cucurella's at left back. Caicedo right back inverting into midfield. It has to be that. It has to be that. The very few times we've seen this happen, where Caicedo's inverting as a right back into the midfield with Lavia and Enzo, it's actually worked better than what a flat midfield three would. So I've got to see Caicedo as the right back inverting into midfield. I have to. It has to be that, and I think it will be that because it gets us the best balance. Levi Colwill, Trevor Chalobah as the two centre-backs. It has to be. I'm not going to talk about it much. These two have been rock solid ever since they partnershiped up with each other. So I'm going to go with these two as the centre-backs. Enzo and Lavia in the midfield. We've got to get Lavia in this team. That's another reason why I'm saying Caicedo right back inverting into midfield, because Caicedo can do that. He's been our player of the season, which I 100% agree with. He's been our best player. You've got to get him in some way. But at the same time, Enzo Fernandez is on form. And Lavia, you cannot have this team without Lavia. We're a better team without Lavia. With Lavia, sorry. Not without, sorry. So Lavia has to be in some way, somehow. He has to be in. I'm just praying he doesn't get injured. Every day I see him in the lineup, I pray he doesn't get injured. Enzo Fernandez, like I said, he's been on form. He's scoring goals. He's getting assists. I think he's got like 20 GA this season for us. I don't know whether that's all comps or just Prem. But he pops up in the right positions. We've got to have that there. Pedro Neto off the left. He's been our more poorer player in the team at the moment. But he compensates well to Madueke. And I think if we are going to play the way we did against Liverpool, I think on those counter-attacks, his pace down those flanks is going to be vital. So Neto off the left. Madueke off the right. Madueke is being on form. Let it continue. He's going to be off the right. Palmer, I called it in the preview. I said Palmer was going to be back against Liverpool, and guess what? He was. He played well. But take out the penalty. He played well. He played back to old school Palmer. And guess what? He was in the right positions. He was playing like he was in the right positions instead of like a fullback. You know what I'm trying to say? So let it continue. Palmer, we saw it in last time we played Newcastle. Last time we played Newcastle, which was at the Bridge, Palmer was our best player. He made that one chance where he picked up the ball on the turn, that whipping ball across on the left to Neto. Neto's pace in behind, pass into the box to, I think it was Jackson who scored, I think it was. I want to see us play a similar way to that tomorrow. Palmer picking up the ball, lofted pass over to Neto or Madueke with the pace in behind, looking to beat Newcastle's defence. Because I think our pace on the flanks can beat Newcastle's defence. They've not got a magically quick defence, you know what I'm trying to say? So Palmer is obviously in. Jackson had a rotter against Liverpool. I'm just hoping he steps up tomorrow. I really do, because we need our strikers to step up in these type of situations. These are the games you want your strikers to step up in. You know what I'm trying to say? The big games. Drogba was good at it. Costa, to a degree, was good at it. We need Jackson to step up now. It's just 3 games remaining. So, anyway, quite similar team to recently. So, hopefully, they can keep getting a rhythm. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's the lineup I'm going to go for tomorrow. Let me in the comments down below what you think about the lineup. So now score predictions for Newcastle versus Chelsea. I can't lie. I'm not confident. I'm not confident because of the previous results we've had against Newcastle at their ground. Obviously, at our ground, we've got a fairly decent record, you know. If you take back to, like I said, the start of the season, we beat them 2-1 at our ground where Palmer got an assist and a goal. He was quite vital to that win. And we actually didn't play bad in that game. But it's a completely different scenario now. Both teams are battling for top four. Both teams are on form. Not better. Newcastle were better than what they were the time we played them. Just spat everywhere. Jesus Christ, I do apologise. And Isak's more on form for them. And it's their ground. So, I hate to say this. I hate to come on and say this, but I think Newcastle are going to beat us 1-0. I think it's going to be Newcastle 1, Chelsea 0. That's what I think it's going to be. I'm praying it isn't, obviously, because we need this win. We need this win. But I just got a bad feeling. It's because it's at their ground. If it was at our ground, I think I would come on here quite confidently and say I think we'd win. It wouldn't be an easy game. I don't think it's going to be an easy game tomorrow either way because both teams, like I said, are going to be battling for it. But I think it's just because it's at their ground. They are really good at their ground. They've got a good record at their ground. I think it's just going to go against us tomorrow. But Chelsea, prove me wrong. Please, please prove me wrong. So, like I said, I'm sorry I have to come on here with a negative result, but... well, score prediction, but it's what I'm feeling right now. It's what I'm feeling. I don't think we're going to get the job done, but I'm hoping they prove me wrong. Anyway, we will see tomorrow. Hit the bell notification so notified for my video tomorrow for my match reaction to the game. It might be out an hour after the game. The reason why I say that is because I'm working nights tonight and I get back at 8 a.m. and Chelsea play at 12 a.m. So it depends. I might go to sleep for like 3.5 hours, 3 hours, watch the game, do the match reaction, then get another 3 hours sleep. I don't know, but be ready for the bell notification. So you're ready for it. Like, subscribe, everybody. Take care. And Chelsea, please, please get the job done. Please. Come on, Chelsea. Take care, everybody. Peace.